Appreciate a share out, guys. Hello, everybody. Hello. Welcome back to another episode of the Indoor Farmer Reviews. Thanks, guys. Thanks for stopping through. Tonight's episode is number six review. And before we talk about where we are today, just make sure that if you haven't already, hit the like button, hit the share us out, guys. Tonight is an interesting episode for me because it was kind of a surprise what I found. So we're going to get into it in just a minute, but I'm going to try another one of these chunks of cookie from Mr. I'm a Burn, giving me those edibles. And so far have had a pretty good review for them. So we'll let them know what they all are like. And thanks you guys for stopping through. Anybody that is in the chat, thank you very much. These peanut butter cookies are good. So it's Tuesday, November 22nd, everybody, 2022. We got Thanksgiving coming up. So I hope everybody's ready. But tomorrow's episode of the Indoor Farmer will be interesting as well. I'm moving on. I'm making some new changes, and that's at 2:30 Central Time. We also have our show People in the Boxes this week. It's going to be very I would call it aptly timed, because with the holiday and everything, it kind of reminds you of the whole season and all of the issues with the season. But that's not the only reason we're doing the topic. The topic is going to be mental health. Last week we did do healthcare, so it's a little bit off from last week. But what am I mean? I mean, it's similar to last week, and I don't normally try to do things too similar close by. But we had some, we had a request, and we'll talk about that Thursday and everything. So definitely check me out, guys. Go and share and follow my page. And we are live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter right now. For some reason, Twitter, I'm getting more followers on Twitter than I was on Twitch. So there you go. But let me find this video today. Today's place, as you can see in the title and on my runner down there, CBD America. CBD America is close by, and I thought, wow, I didn't even know they had shops that were specifically CBD. So you guys might have seen this. Some of you might have seen these already, but I am venture to say that there's probably not a lot of them. Now, I'm in Illinois. I'm a legal state, so we have CBD all over the darn place. I mean, there's CBD in every gas station, every, pretty much every head shop, anywhere that you can think of almost. I mean, it's in drugstores and everything else. So I thought, well, I never saw a shop that was just about CBD. I'm like, is this place, would they be successful? I mean, is it worth doing? Is this like such a niche type of shop? Does it not make sense? So I went in there to check it out. And before we go further, I do want to point out the next couple of pictures, you guys, are actually upside down, but that's the only mistakes I made, I promise. So you will see a couple of upside down pictures of this door. Don't be alarmed. You are allowed to laugh. Go right ahead and laugh at me. I don't mind that, but it is pretty funny. Let me go like this here. There we go. I don't know. I guess you can't see me as much there. I kind of like this as well. Does this seem too small for you guys? To me, it kind of reminds me a little bit of like Joe Rogan, where they have the smaller screen playing a video. Not quite the same, obviously. But I think you guys as the viewers would rather see the bigger video. Hi, Derek. How you doing tonight? Yeah, so we got 8 lovely people in the house. Everyone drop a comment, drop some fire emojis, some hearts, whatever you like to drop in the comments. Let's see some action going on. It's not a very long video. This video, I think it was like 10 minutes. So we'll get in and out, guys. It's actually very interesting, though. It's such a small shop that you won't believe it. But then when you see all the specific things in here, that's where it gets good. Smoke it up. Yep, there you go. There's some emojis. All right, so nobody has an opinion on the size of the video. Well, I'll just go ahead and put it back to this then. That's sort of a happy medium. You still get to see me. My face isn't shoved down there in the runner. That's all good. So, actually, you know what might be good? Let me see if I can play music, but much lower volume. Let's see about this. There we go. How about that? That's good. Good evening. What's up, Jennifer? How you doing? Hey, guys, appreciate everyone stopping through. Don't forget to hit that like button and share us out if you can. I appreciate that as well. Let's get into it. So CBD America, you guys. I went into the gas station, and I was like, hey, there's a CBD shop right here. What is this? Look at that upside down picture. Number 1. And there's upside down picture number 2. Okay, so there were 3. There were 3 total. Upside down door. I promise the door is right side up if you go there, you guys. Huzzah! What's up, Frost? Hey, what's up, man? Thanks for stopping through. This is a CBD shop, you guys. CBD shop. So you might think, well, that's kind of limiting, right? But look at all the different products they have. It's not just CBD. They have, the Delta 8s. They have like a CBP. They got all these weird things. They got animal, pet stuff, pet CBD chews and drops and all these things. It's kind of interesting how they have all this stuff. Now, I talked to the owner quite a bit, and he says that he could, flood the store with a whole bunch more products, but he actually takes his time to find out what works, what doesn't, what people like, what people don't like. And over time, he's gotten it much more honed down, much more, compact and efficient. Now, look at this. That's awesome. They have pipes. They have glass bowls and bongs for CBD at the CBD shop. Now, I thought that was interesting because he doesn't have to have any sort of a license to be a head shop because he only sells CBD, but he can still sell paraphernalia, I guess. I don't know if we call it paraphernalia anymore. It's just a smoking device, I guess we call it. But yeah, I mean, it's really cool how he's sort of pinpointed, and you see how he doesn't have a ton of stock like just hanging around. He's got no overhead, like he doesn't have to deal with suppliers that much. Like he's actually got a really cool little gig here. He thought about going bigger, but then you acquire all sorts of new costs when you do that. So he's actually really happy with just the tiny little store. He can be really close with all of his customers. He can, tell people, or he can give people specific discounts because they're reoccurring customers and things like that. So I thought that was cool that he's thought it out, and he's like, no, this little size here is perfect for one person. And yeah, it's nice. Obviously they're not going to get a giant line out the door. I mean, maybe if he has some kind of crazy sale and there's something that everyone wants to have. But yeah, look at all these different flavors of everything. Sativa, they call it. I mean, I don't know why you would even call CBD sativa, but anyway, he's got all kinds of stuff though. Delta 8, Delta 10. It's weird though that they don't just call it THC. There's THCH. You see that? There's all kinds of weird blends. There's the 9. It's kind of insane, all this weird stuff. And then it's all the cool packaging, just like with cannabis. They took off with all that on the CBD side, and they just it's all about the packaging and making it look good. And but you know what? A lot of people seem to like all this stuff and the CBDs and the Delta 8s. I told him already. I'm like, I'm not really a Delta 8 guy. We had a whole talk about that on our podcast on Thursday. But yeah, a lot of this stuff is crazy. Love bears. I mean, there's all these different books to show you what CBD is about. It's a vibe. Baller jar. Original relief capsules. Now there's something here. Okay, there's just another card. There's these little boxes to the left. Those here, these are what was so interesting. Flight, it's called. Flight. It's supposedly the way he said it. Now, I don't know how it works, but it's 30 times stronger than THC or something like that. I have closer pictures of it here in a minute. It's interesting though, this stuff called Flight. Has anyone out there tried it? He did give me a hit. He had these little rubber tips that he could throw away. So he says he gives a customer one hit and they always come back for more of this Flight stuff. Now, it probably doesn't do a whole lot for me because I'm already medicated, obviously. So it's tough to say, but I did try it. It tasted good. It tasted like a cart. Do they have CBD condoms? I don't think so. I mean, almost every damn other thing you could think of, right? Almost everything you can think of. Reverse Jennifer asking about condoms over here. Voted customer choice, you guys. those little jars there. Rapid Recovery, Roll On. These are like topical creams. Infused hemp cream, hemp CBD cream, freeze hemp cream. Like, what is all this stuff? Lion's Mane capsules. Okay, so they got some mushrooms in here too, right? I took a bunch of still pictures after this too, but I just wanted to get a feel for how, I don't know, how compact and how like not busy, not a ton of stuff to look at, too much to like be in your way and all that. But there's still a ton of products though. I mean, in my opinion, I'm going to start coming up with a grading scale. Excuse me. I started to already a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up with 5 points that I like, that I will always look at with these reviews. 1 point is going to be the parking. Another point is going to be the look of the store. Another point is going to be how cluttered and like how easy it is to look across the store and find what you want. That kind of, I'll narrow it down and word it correctly, but but yeah, I'm gonna do a five leaf review, you guys. I really didn't find anything I didn't like about this place. Oh, here it is. Here's the Flight Risk Sativa. It's called HHC. Hold on. Oh, crap. Let me go back a second. I want to look at the back of that real quick. Let's look at the back of this. Let's make it as big as we can. Ingredients. Oh, darn. Can't even see it, can I? I took this picture and I thought I could see it, but nope, I can't. Oh, here. Let's see if I can zoom in the screen on this side. Maybe I can read it on my other screen. Nope, that's a fuzzy picture too. Darn it. I want to know more about this one. I might have to look it up and get back with you guys. Geez, can't read anything. All I can read is made in the USA. At least that's, at least it was made in the USA, right? That's what I was saying. I got everything else right. Well, definitely, I would do your research before I try any of these products. Obviously, like this here. He gives you a free try if you guys want to try it, but I guess it's worth a shot. Why not? It doesn't taste bad. I don't think it was a Delta product. It was THC plus something. It's very weird. Flight Risk. Doesn't seem like something you'd want to try and then go drive with. It says Flight Risk. I can still drive. Wait a minute. It's not right. So here's some stills of the same stuff, going around the store, but there's so many different things. Like, he doesn't even have to have, like, see how it's all over the table there? It doesn't have to be on a shelf, A lot of small packaging and stuff, so I see how it works. He personally didn't like the bongs and the bowls and stuff. He doesn't like having to sell that stuff, but it's just something that he sells with because he sells CBD buds. So you can actually, have something to smoke it with, which I don't know. That would be weird, I think, to smoke the CBD. I don't know. People do it, I'm guessing, but I'm forgetting my cookie over here. A lot of cool little facts and pictures and posters that show you some information, and plus he's got books and stuff, and so he can really educate if you have any questions. And I did ask him if he's tried the stuff. He has tried a lot of the CBD products, but he doesn't do anything stronger. He said he's not He's not into that just yet. Hey, Ashley, CBD is cool. You just don't get the high, obviously. Yeah. And there's more than CBD at this shop. And that's kind of why I wanted to show it off, because there were so many things. There was probably, I mean, obviously there's probably like a dozen or several dozen specifically CBD products, but then there were at least 5 or 6 other products that weren't considered CBD there that can get you, we'll say, that higher psychoactive feeling, whatever you're looking for. I mean, I'm not going to try the Delta 8, but he does have that. He's got the Delta 9 and Delta 10. Personally, I thought Delta 9 was, cannabis. So I don't know how they get away with that, but it's okay. Somehow it's not considered the same thing. That's all right. I do like that he's got this little shop here, and it's perfect, really. There's no need to, I didn't really see a need to get bigger. Like a grow shop needs more room because they have materials and a lot more supplies and stuff. But this shop, I mean, it's like a little smoke shop, but he's not selling cigarettes. He's not selling tobacco. It's just these products. I thought it was pretty cool. I mean, I don't know. Let me know in the comments below if you guys have seen a shop just like this, or if this is fairly uncommon to you as well. What's the no mean? I'm not sure what that was going to, but that was it, guys. Where are we at? 23 minutes. Yeah, let me mess around here for another few minutes. I want to try and pull this out to 30 minutes. I definitely want to do more and more reviews. I like to do reviews on a business that's also having an event. That's usually the better way to go, because it's kind of a double whammy, Oh, little peanut butter cookie. I mean, they broke up a little bit, but so back to the store. I'm going to say, I don't want to be too generous here, but I'm still going to give it a 5-leaf score. It still gets a 5-leaf score, I think. Anybody else see anything that they would say downgrades that from 5-leaf? I mean, it does what it says. Sells lots of CBD. It does more than what it says. It sells all these new products and these different things that people are still figuring out. THC, whatever, V and A and S. And so I think, along those lines, does what it says, good parking, a clean store, not an uncluttered store. Those are two different things. Cleanliness, and then like a store that just doesn't have just racks everywhere that you can't see anything, and you have to go through every aisle to find stuff. And so that's 4, right? Let's see. Parking, does what it says, cleanliness. So what's the 5th one? Friendly service. 5-leaf score, you guys. CBD America, 5-leaf score. Very nice. I think they meet the requirements. Wait, what? Why am I seeing? I saw a message from Jimmy Mead. Is that from? Oh, I see. Senate. Oh, no join button for the live. But you're watching. Oh, that's right. I got you, bro. Here, I'm gonna pull you up, Jimmy, because a good 5 minutes or so, and we can have a hangout for a minute. I'm gonna send you the link. My friend Jimmy can't talk because you guys, I think he would probably be fine with me telling you this. Somebody goes through. I mean, haters. You guys always got haters. Somebody goes through my friend's Facebook from looking through everything 5 years ago. They find some comment where he's joking with a friend, and boom, get him banned. This is insane. You're doing something right if some hater is looking through 5 years worth of your Facebook. I mean, that's just my opinion. Hi, Josie. How you doing? Good evening. Where are these shops? You mean the CBD shop? It's in the title. East Peoria, Illinois is where this shop is. Now, Jimmy's going to tell us about another one. I guess I'll probably go check it out here at some point. What's up, Jimmy?
Hey, not much. Yeah, Drizzle Dab, right down the road from my house. Been open for a couple of years.
I've heard the name. I didn't know it was CBD only, though, or I'm not only, but you know what I mean, like more geared towards CBD.
Yeah. I mean, Drizzle Dab products are legit CBD.
Do they make other products? I swear I saw Drizzle Dab somewhere, but that's probably like merch or something. I saw they did. So
well, no, you've probably seen him at events, set up with his booth.
Right. That's probably
and lots of people do sell his stuff.
Yeah, I've heard the name a few times, and I just assumed.
Yeah, he's got the Delta 8s and the Delta 9s, and all that stuff too.
Hi, Jimmy. Hello.
Now Delta 9, that is THC.
Right, and I'm like, so how is this? There's some sort of loophole where they can just sell it right there, and it's not.
I don't think because it's a concentrate form or something, I think, and they're throwing Delta 9 on it.
That they're throwing a different name so they can call it something else. Now, did you see? I don't know how much you saw, but there was that stuff, Flight Risk. Have you heard of this?
Not at all.
Back up real quick. Flight Risk.
But a lot of those pre-rolls that you showed that say sativa and whatnot, and this and that, they're THC too. I mean, I've seen those same one. Actually, I've had one of those. And when you open that up, there's like a joint tube in there, and it says on there the percentage of THC and the percentage of CBD.
Yeah, and that's what's funny is during that episode we talked about Delta 8 and stuff. I read that there's been organizations that would do studies on, hundreds of CBD products, and or not CBD but Delta products, and they would find them like way higher than what they're supposed to have on the THC, like dozens of percents higher than what it's supposed to have is 3%. It's almost we're coming up to it here. It's right after this shelf here that I was looking at. Hold on. It's called Flight Risk. Yeah, it's right here to the right, and I do look at it closer in a second here. But he gave me a try of it. He gave me a hit of it, and he said, I wish I could remember exactly. I need to start writing these things down or asking if I can audio record them. It's up to the left now. That says Flight. It's blue box and a purple. Yeah, I pull up.
Yeah, I saw you showed the box in the back.
Okay. So it was like a little cart, and he gave me like a one-time use thing I could use to hit it. And it tasted good. It tastes like a cart. I wish I could. I'm gonna look at that picture later. But yeah, that was it. And the way he described it is like Delta 8 plus 30% stronger is what he said. And he said a lot of people, once they try it, they immediately start buying it.
Well, if it's anything like the Delta 8 gummies that we have at the shop, man, I mean those things tear you up.
Yeah, have you tried it? They do.
No, I haven't tried that Flight, but I mean the gummies that we have at the shop.
That's what I mean, the gummies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 2 of them, man. And you'll forget you ate them and wonder why you're high.
Yeah, I don't know. I hesitate to try a Delta 8, but maybe one day.
No, I've never had a Delta 8 smokable do anything to me.
They do say the edibles are much stronger for Delta 8. I think we talked about that one night. Wow. I don't know if I want to eat the rest of this bag, but maybe I could. Oh, why not? I tried to wait a few days in between edibles, trying to make sure I'd get something out of it.
Right.
I remember watching Weeds back in the day. Remember the show Weeds? So I remember when it went legal in California, and that was during within the show, and they were walking around like licking suckers, and the dude's like, I'm getting bombed off this sucker right now. It's like it's not like that. Like they act like.
Have I ever given you one of my suckers that my edible lady makes?
No.
Oh man, they're 75 milligrams.
I'll Okay. Yeah, they just don't usually do much for me. And Iman knows that, so I'm gonna forget the word, but he said there's this thing, Temakin, or I don't know.
Lecithin.
Yes, and he knows about
Yeah,
that.
it makes people absorb the THC better, and people that usually don't get high on edibles, if this is in the recipe, they'll get high.
Okay. Well, that's why he did special for me, because he knows they don't do as much.
Everybody should use that anyway, because it helps emulsify the THC into everything. You can actually get that's how they make the infused drinks.
Oh, I see. Actually,
In it, so it actually the THC will emulsify in water or whatever.
well, Jimmy, I think I'm going to head out of here, buddy. But appreciate stopping by. I'll
Right
have to check
on.
out the Drizzle Dab for sure. Maybe not right now, but I'll make you some THC gummies that will knock you on your ass. Okay, well, Jennifer, I will hold you to that. I've had 250 milligram. Well, let's hear some from the audience here. A lot of people have some comments going on. I had 250 milligram that did nothing, and 100 milligram that got me wrecked. Yeah, it's that could be what he's talking about. I'd rather flower than dabs, carts, edibles. Yeah, I'm a dabber for sure myself, but yeah,
Flower guy.
yeah, the gummies. If I could find gummies that work like that, then yeah, or maybe like distillate, or that spray they have. Like there's a breath spray that you can you spray it under your tongue, and I think it's a distillate type spray, but it's a flavored kind of. But
I've never tried any of those yet. I'd love to.
that, and then I had one. I had a bottle of it, and then I dropped it, and it was glass bottle. And I had only tried it like once or twice, but I didn't even do it right. You're supposed to really just leave it under your tongue for as long as you can, like for 10 minutes or whatever, and just let it sit there forever. But no CBD. Actually, I'm sorry, but there is CBD in cannabis. It's still gonna be there. But all right, guys. With that, come and check me out tomorrow, 2:30. I'm actually thinking about moving my main show to a noon show, a lunch hour show. I feel like it might be good. People that are at work, they can stop and just kind of see what I've been up to with the growing. I actually don't have any footage for tomorrow. I think I'm going to.
Right. Usually on Thursdays when you come on, I'm driving home from work.
Yeah, but that goes for 2 or 3 hours. I mean, sometimes. So I'm gonna be better about going longer if I have a lot of commenters and a lot of people that have something to say about the topic, and like we can, if I feel like we've all sort of beaten that horse on the boxes, we'll just start comments nonstop for like 10 minutes or whatever, however long it takes, and then get going instead of me just like, closing up. But yeah, anyway, thanks a lot, everybody. Where's my outro? Jimmy,
well, yeah, shout out Black Friday real quick.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. You did, yeah, good. Thanks for reminding me.
Hey guys, anybody we got a really killer Black Friday deal going on at True Healthcare and Wellness in Peoria and Canton. We got a couple lights that are going to go real cheap. If you spend $50, you get a free pack of beans or a one of those smell-proof soft cases with a lock. It's pretty good size.
I'm going to pull up that picture real quick.
So if you spend $50, you get a free pack of beans. You spend another $50, you get one of these cases. So if you spend $100, you're getting like $65 worth of stuff for free.
I can't make it any bigger than that. That's crazy. Huh. Well, that's sad. But yeah, True Healthcare and Wellness, you guys. Either location, I'm guessing.
Canton or Peoria.
Not Sunnyland.
Well, the lights are in at the Peoria shop and the Canton shop.
I see.
And so are those bags. I don't know if we got those bags at the Sunnyland shop.
That makes sense. There was one more thing I meant to do, and it sucks because
We're gonna have more stuff going on too. I mean, so you have to stop into the shop to find out what all is going on.
Sure, yeah. What I meant was though for this episode, I forgot. I meant to pull up their Facebook page for CBD America. They've got 1,000 followers. Yeah, but he's getting it going. They got some cool stuff over there on their Facebook page if anybody wants to check them out. Otherwise, yeah, back to us. I'm gonna throw up our outro and we're gonna get out of here. Jimmy Mead, thanks for stopping by, everybody. Peace. Wait, what? He said later. All right, everybody. Peace.